Nothing says Super Bowl more than food, football, and graphic design. Okay, maybe not graphic design, but to me, I really care about that. So what I've done is I've taken all the Super Bowl logos from 1967 all the way to this year, 2024, and I'm going to rank them from best to worst. So without further ado, let's jump into it. All right, let's zoom in on the first ever Super Bowl logo, and as you see, we don't even see the word Super Bowl. But I can't knock this too far because this is the very first one. So I'm going to be pretty generous with this ranking, and I'm going to move it over here. We'll probably put this, we'll put it right in the middle because this is the first. Is it awesome? It's okay. It's fine. But it did start a big tradition. So we'll put this at C for now. Maybe we'll move it in a little bit. Number 2, 1968. This is the first time we see the word Super Bowl. So I feel like that gives it some clout, right? The logo itself, it leaves a lot to be desired, in my opinion. Let's take this guy and let's move it somewhere. This could be C2, only because it says Super Bowl. If it wasn't the first time we saw the word Super Bowl, I'd probably put it in the D or E, to be honest with you. But because we're bringing Super Bowl in there, we'll go C. Number 3, we have Super Bowl III, 1969. This one gets a little patriotic. You got the red, white, and blue. It's fun. I like it. It's nothing crazy, but I do like it. I'm gonna put this one in D. It's not bad. It's just boring. All right, we got Super Bowl IV here, 1970, and this does have a very 70s vibe to it. I like the serifs on the font. It's not just something basic. I'd like to see more maybe icons, maybe some more illustration. We'll put this one. I'm gonna put this one in D as well. And then number 5, 1971. I actually really like this one a lot. We've got a lot more fun with that typography. It seems custom. We've got the patriotic red, white, and blue. This one just says sports to me, especially 70s. I feel like this definitely fit that sports vibe. I like this one a lot. I'm gonna give this one a B. Super Bowl VI. This one's got like a super Western vibe. I don't know how I feel about that. I do like that it's adding some more flair. I'm gonna give this one a B as well. So this one kind of reminds me of the 71 that we just talked about. I like the little drop shadow off to the right. I like the typography with the lines, still very 70, but I'm gonna put it in C because it's almost like the 1971 logo. So I think C will be good for now. Super Bowl VIII, 1974. This one actually reminds me of like Smash Bros logo or something. It's very different than the rest of them, which I do appreciate, but I don't know if it gives the right vibe for Super Bowl. I'm gonna put this one at D for now. Maybe I'll change my mind. It's not bad at all. It's not very memorable in my opinion. 75. This one's okay again in my opinion. I don't know. I feel like we're having like a brand identity crisis here. We don't really know where we're going with this. I'm gonna give this one the first E. I don't hate it or anything. It's so unmemorable in my opinion that I think it lives in the E tier. 10, Super Bowl X, 1976. I'm gonna do the same exact thing with this one. I'll zoom in just a bit so you guys can see it. It's just, one color. I don't know where the movement's going. I feel like with Super Bowl X, we had a lot of opportunity, right? 10-year anniversary, just having a big X on there. I don't know. I think it leaves a lot to be desired. So I'm gonna put that in E. Super Bowl XI. I feel like I'm being like super picky here. This one's gonna go in the D class. It reminds me a lot of Super Bowl VIII. These are very similar, which is good for like brand cohesion and recognition. But as we get down lower, you'll see there's some better ones. This one's fun because they went a little bit different of a direction in my opinion. Super Bowl XII, 1978. I'm gonna give this one a D as well. I think it fits that same vibe as 8 and 11. I don't know. I just don't really know what they're going for. Maybe it's like an intro into 3D graphics or something. I do appreciate that they are trying those things, but 13, Super Bowl 13, 1979. I think this one actually holds up really well as far as I wouldn't be able to distinctly say that this is a 70s logo. I think it holds good in timelines. I think you could use it today just as well as you could use it in the 70s. I'm actually going to give this one, I think it's going to be our first A right here, actually. I think it does well. I think it's very sporty. We've got Super Bowl and a nice sport font. Again, it feels timeless. I feel like we could just use this today. 1980. This one is actually fun. I like the lockup a lot. I like how we have the fun, playful script of Super Bowl. We have the sporty Roman numerals, XIV. I'm going to give this one a B. This one feels like a B to me. Super Bowl 1981, Super Bowl 15. I don't really know what they're doing with this one. It's gold, I guess. Gold can be sporty. Seems, I don't know. It's boring to me. I'm going to place this one in E. 1982. Super Bowl 16. I like the slabbiness of the typeface. I like that it has some depth. That they're trying to do a little bit of that 3D like gold accenting. I don't love it, but I like it. I'm gonna put it in D. Super Bowl 17. This one reminds me of like a diner logo, right? 17, 1983. I actually like this one. I didn't, the more I look at it, I think it's nice. I think the composition's nice. It's got a nice like 3D effect. I like the wings. I don't know how I feel about the word Super Bowl in this one, but I think that's somewhere in the middle of the road. I'm actually gonna give it a B. I think this one's nice. 18. This one's good. I probably would have given it a B, but I don't think it's as good as Super Bowl 17, the one I just did. It's close, but it's, I think it's lacking a little bit, so I'm going to put it in the C tier. 19. We're starting to get into that, some of those more modern looking graphics, some of the flat stuff. I think it goes right there in C, along with 18. Yeah, I don't feel like I have a ton to say about this one, but 20. 1986. Again, this is just like I said with Super Bowl X. I think this one's good. I just think they had a really good opportunity to do something fun for the 20th anniversary, and instead it's not bad. I just think they missed an opportunity for something special with the 20th. I'm going to give this one a D. I'm going to put it in the D tier. Super Bowl 21. I like the use of the rose here. We're starting to get some icons. It's starting to be a lot more themed based on, location and whatever. I don't really love the lockup, like Super Bowl and 1987 or 21 in Roman numerals. Again, the lockup is just kind of unbalanced, so I'm going to put this one in D. I think it would be an E if it didn't have like the rose icon, but I think that saves it a little bit, so we'll go there for now. Super Bowl 22, we have 1988 Super Bowl. I do like the lockup on this one. I think it's a lot more sporty. Feel good about this one, so we're gonna put this one. I'm gonna give this one a C. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say about that one. I think it's a good, solid logo, middle of the road. 1989 Super Bowl 23. I feel good about this one too because I feel like this one, again, like I think I mentioned for A, this one holds up. It holds up, like, and I could use it today. It doesn't have to be specifically for 89. I think it stands strong for all of the years. So I think I'll put this one in A. All right, Super Bowl 24, 1990. I like this. I like the little accents. I just don't know. I don't know if this is really speaking to me. I don't have anything like wrong with it. I don't think that's the problem. But it just, again, leaves me kind of desiring more. I'm gonna put this one in D. It could easily go C, I think, but I'm going to go D for now. Maybe I'll switch it up at the end, but I feel good about that one. I almost think I'm going to say the exact same thing for Super Bowl 25, 1991. So I'm just going to take this guy and I'm going to put it right here in D. Super Bowl 26, 1992. I like the movement in this one. Super Bowl, very fun. I love the football coming through the Roman numerals. I think this one is super strong. I like this one a lot, actually. Again, I think it holds up over time. I'm going to give this one an A. I think that's a good one. I really do like that one. The more I look at it, the more I enjoy that one. All right, Super Bowl 27. I feel like this one is a better version of the Super Bowl 21, 1987. Let me put these together and we can just kind of... The lockup is so much stronger. It's very even. I don't know. It's very nice to look at. We've got like the green of the field. The shape kind of reminds me of a shield, football. There's a lot going right with this one. I'm going to give this one an A, actually. The more I look at it, the more I like it. Is going to be an A for me. 1994 Super Bowl. This one's very unique to me. All of these have kind of been playing off each other and like taking some examples from past years, but this one kind of feels like out on its own. I like that it's got like the fun iconography of the peach. The colors are kind of fun, but other than that, it's just okay. I think this one lives right in the C class, not in a bad way, but I think it's there. It's cool, but it's not anything crazy or special. So that's where it's going to go. All right, 1995 Super Bowl 29. This one's fun. I like the colors in this one. I think this one's very similar to 28, the one I just put in C. So I'm going to put this one right there as well. Again, I like it. Nothing wrong with it, but I think it's just right middle of the road. Super Bowl 30, 1996. This one I like a lot. I think this one's super great. The composition's nice. The colors are nice. The balance is nice. I think it's a super great lockup. Makes a great patch. Looks good on a bag of Doritos. I really like this one. I think this one is going to get my first S tier ranking. I'm pumped about this one. I really like this one. So 1997, we've got Super Bowl 31. This one's fun as well. I love that we're starting to get a lot more theme and we're getting really playful with these. We're starting to get into that 90s vibe, right? And I think that's where these really peaked. I'm going to give this one, this one's going to be an A for me. Yeah, this one's going to be an A for me. Almost S. I don't know, something about the bottom right here. There's something a little bit that I feel like it's missing, but really good Super Bowl logo. I'm gonna give that one an A. Super Bowl 32, we've got 1998. This one is cool. I don't know. I feel like it's missing something for me. I think it's fine. I'm gonna give this one a B actually, but I feel like it's just missing a little bit of something for me. So 1999, Super Bowl 33. This one's super cool. I love the lockup. I like the retro feel, like it feels like a diner. I think they're starting to have fun with this one. I think it's a great one. We're going S on this one. Super Bowl 34. This one feels timeless. Feel like I could use this today. It screams NFL. It screams football. Great color palette. 2000. I think that's a great year to really throw that impact on there, which they did. It's a great Super Bowl logo. This one's going S as well. All right, 2001. 35. I don't love the colors on this one. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I think I don't like that tan light gold. It's just lacking in my opinion. It's not bad. I think it's better than a lot of the other ones. I think this one should go in C. Super Bowl 36. I like the character in this one. New Orleans. We have it right here. We have the date in here. We don't see that in a lot of the other ones, so that's definitely unique. Colors are fun. I like the little accents. It's not an S for me, but I think it's good. I think it's going to be a B. All right, 2003, Super Bowl 37. I mean, maybe it's just me. These are the type of logos that I like, but I enjoy the icons in this. We're having fun with it. The colors are good. The lockup's good. It's really strong. This one's going to be another S for me, so we're going to throw that one up here. Super Bowl 2004, Super Bowl 38. This one almost feels like a 80s basketball logo, but I like it. I think it's really good. I think this one's super nice. I don't have a lot to say about it. I'm going to give it an A. I think it fits really well with those other A's. Super Bowl 39. This one I enjoy. I'm starting to feel repetitive now, though. These are all starting to kind of blend together at this point. I think I'm going to put this one in the B tier. It could almost maybe be an A, but I think B is a good place for this to live. All right, 2006 Super Bowl 40. This one feels, I don't know. I like the lockup and like the 3D-ness of it, but it just the execution, in my opinion, I feel like it could be a little better. I'm going to throw it down here in E, and maybe that's a little harsh for this one, but that's where I'm going to put it. So, all right, Super Bowl 41, 2007. I think this one's super nice. The colors are nice. I like the icons. The lockup's good. This one's doing it for me. I'm going to give this one an A. I think this one's an A for... I want to give it an S. I do want to give it an S. Yep, I'm going to give this one S. Maybe it should have been an A. Maybe I'm being too generous with the S's, but that's where I'm going to put that one. Super Bowl 42, 2008. I don't know. This one's kind of funky to me. Colors are different. I like the brown. I like the teal. But other than that, I think it's just middle of the road. So I'm going to give this one a C. All right, 2009. I actually remember this logo. I don't know why this one sticks out to me, but I do remember this one. This is when we get into that like flat icon, but this is another one of those middle of the road logos. So this one's gonna go right there in C as well. Super Bowl 44, 2010. I think this one's really nice. Colors are good. The 3D, the lockup, everything about it. We're having fun with it. We're not getting too boring. I think it's a great logo. This one's gonna easily go S tier for me. I think that one belongs there. Super nice logo. So now we're getting into the era where we started creating a cohesive brand. This is something that some people love when it comes to Super Bowls, and some people hate. 2011, Super Bowl 45. We've got this one's very different. It looks chrome, it's shiny, it's futuristic. I think it's really cool. So 2011, Super Bowl 45. I'm going to put this one right here. I'm going to give this one an A, actually. You know what? I'm actually going to give this one an S. This is the first time we're seeing anything like this. It sets the tone for Super Bowls going forward. I think this deserves to be an S, but that's probably right about the highest I'm going to give for the rest of these coming up. So let's talk about these. Super Bowl 46, 2012. It's the same logo, in my opinion. Yeah, the stadium might change a little bit. You know, the Roman numerals change, but other than that, it loses me. It's boring. I'm going to throw this one all the way to the E because I've seen it. We've done it. I want something new, something exciting. That one's just a repeat, in my opinion, so it's going E. I'm actually going to save time for the video. 47, 48, and 49 for the same exact reasons. I'm going to put all of these in E tier, and I know some of you may be like, what the heck are you doing? It's my video. It's my opinion. That's where I'm going to put those. 2016 Super Bowl 50. I could put this in E for the same reasons I just gave, but this one's a little different in my opinion because they really hit home with that 50th anniversary. A bunch of these years, like 10, 20, 30, they didn't do a good job really showing how exciting this anniversary is, and I think that they did do a good job in 2016, really iterating Super Bowl 50. So I'm going to give this one an A. I think it's nice. It's not the first time we've seen anything like this, but it does a good job. I think the composition is nice. I love the gold. I love the city in the background of the letters. So we'll put that one at A. 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. I'm actually going to put these all in the same. They're very similar in my opinion. They're not bad, but they leave a little bit to be desired. I like that they have color in them, so I appreciate that. But it's the same lockup, and I know they're doing this for brand consistency. But to me, this is going to go in the D class. All right, so now we have the 3 most current Super Bowls. This is where we start incorporating that color. I like the use of the elements in the background. I think that's fun. Some people like to say that this shows who's going to be in the Super Bowl. That's a whole controversy that I'm not going to get into. This is the first time we've seen this cool little like silhouette in the Roman numerals, so I like that. I'm going to place this one up in, I'm going to give this one an A, actually. I think this one's an A. I think they did a good job taking that cohesive look, but also giving it some life. This is the first time we've seen them add some color, give some life, pay a little homage to the location that it's going to be played at. I think this one is a nice use of all of those elements. Now, 57, I like that they're doing this still. They're giving, again, homage to where it's going to be played at. They're using color. So I'm actually going to give these two the same rating because they're very similar. They have a lot of pros that are the same, a lot of cons that are the same. I'm going to give them right middle of the road. I'm going to give these Bs. I think Bs are good. These are good logos, but they leave a little bit to be desired. So I'm going to give that a B. Well, guys, this is the rankings that I decided I was going to go with. These could change either way. I'd love to know if you guys agree or disagree. Let me know what you think in the comments. I'll let you take a look a little bit longer at this list that we created. But this is how I feel about it. I think it was really fun to go through history and just see where we've been and where we're going. This was a fun exercise and just something fun to do on Super Bowl weekend. Well, guys, I know today was a long video, but I had a lot of fun making it, and I'd love to know your opinions. Let me know in the comments below if you agree or disagree. If you like the video, you already know what to do. Until the next one, guys, peace.